Hey guys, what's up? Quick video for you today. I wanted to do a quick product review of Onewind's Camping Tarp Mosquito Net. Now, this is not to be confused with their, what's it called, Tarp Screen House. That one, the top is open, so your tarp goes in it, and your tarp is what creates the ceiling in that bug net. This one is fully enclosed on the top. There's no floor in it, but the top is fully enclosed. So after you set this up, you put your tarp over top of it. So when you get this, you receive the mosquito shelter as well as several tent stakes to stake it out. You do not receive a ridge line or guy lines or anything like that, but it is designed to be used with your existing tarp setup, so you don't need those items anyway. Now, right out of the gate, this is fairly bulky, but it is a really large shelter, so there's a trade-off in that. I set this up with my Onewind 12 by 10 rectangle tarp. This is designed to be set up with their hexagon tarp, which you can do with the tarp that I have, but I just prefer setting it up as a rectangle because I get a little more rain coverage that way. So, because of the height of the net shelter, you're going to want to set your ridge line about 6 feet up, or you could use dedicated poles for that as well. I prefer to run a ridge line, which I did. So I set it up, put my tarp up, got everything staked out, and I attached these to the, not the far corners of my tarp, but the ones that are inside. Again, it's made to set up with a shaped tarp, not a straight rectangle. So that's how it worked for me. I will say this would be better if I had those parts guyed out instead of the corners of my rectangle tarp. But again, that's how I set it up 99% of the time. So I kind of wanted to set it up that way and see if I could figure out the best way to make this work. So with that said, I think some dedicated, probably about 5 foot tall poles would probably be the best option for that, which is if you're car camping, not a big deal to bring along with you if you have them. Most of the places I camp here in Florida, I could probably find branches on the ground without having to cut saplings or anything that are 5 foot tall and set them up that way. I just didn't bother with this initial setup to see how it went. So after I got all that set up, I put my hammock in there as well, which is again, it's also Onewind. It's their Onewind 12-foot hammock, and it does have a bug net, but it's my biggest hammock outside of say going to a bridge hammock, which this is not designed for bridge hammock, so they say on their Amazon listing. But I wanted to see how it would do with my 12-foot hammock. Also, real quick, on Amazon right now, I believe it's listed for about $65, which I think is a pretty good deal considering how large this thing is. Okay, so who would benefit from using a piece of gear like this? If you have if you camp in a really bug-infested area like we are here in Florida, it's really nice when you have a bug-free zone, if you're working on projects, hanging out with friends. If you don't have a hammock under, there's more than enough room to put like a small table and chairs. You guys can play cards, do all those types of things. Or maybe you camp with dogs. You could throw a cot under this shelter, or you could hang your hammock and your dogs could be right there with you, and you wouldn't have to worry about bugs at all. So, am I going to use it? On backpacking trips, probably not. Like I said, it's a little bulky. I didn't even bother weighing it. Probably, I don't know, a couple pounds, maybe 3 pounds. Don't quote me on that. Like I said, I did not weigh it. It's just not going to work for me for backpacking. But, any type of overlanding trip, car camping trips, I got several events coming up this year that are car camping oriented, where we're teaching and things like that. So I'll probably have this along for those types of events. At minimum, to set it up so people can check it out in person. I think that'd be cool for them. So yeah, all in all, pretty cool. I do like it. Am going to use it. For the one time setting it up, I can already recommend it. Like I said, it's a little finicky. But with any kind of piece of gear, part of the fun is taking it out and playing with it and, seeing how you can make it work. That's what I enjoy doing anyway. So, anyway, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.